Hey, what's going on, boys? Welcome to more FIFA 22 content, and today I thought it'd be an awesome idea going through some of the recent transfers and figuring out what new links they provide on FIFA 22. So we're going to have perfect links, strong ones, and also figure out which players are going to get upgraded as well as downgraded. But like I always say, this is just a prediction. The transfers are obviously confirmed, but the ratings and the face stats, I mean, EA have full control over those. But if you like this content, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let's go. So this link right here is going to get used a ton. Not only can they individually stand on their own 2 feet, but you can play them in whatever setup you're wishing to run. And it's Dutch, Barca, La Liga. The perfect chemistry, Depay and De Jong. And was it not last season? Depay got something like 20 goals, 10 assists. This season he's already started scoring, so a big upgrade is coming. 5-star skills as well. I'm ready for it. And De Jong, Barca's best, one of the best performing midfielders right now in the world. So his rating should justify that. So I'm thinking 87, 88. I don't know if EA are going to go too crazy. And never you see like any outrageous face stats on De Jong. It's how he plays in game. And at the start of FIFA 21, I loved him. And I don't think there's going to be any differences there for FIFA 22. Depay, De Jong, most used pairing, would you say? Let me know in the comments. Insane. So we do have another perfect link for you boys. This time is in the defense, and we have Hernandez linking into the new recent signing, which is Upamecano. And last season he was fantastic for Leipzig, and from what I can see, like stat wise, he's more of that ball playing centre back. So you could argue a little bit more on his passing, maybe a little bit more on his dribbling, but whether or not he's going to get used that much by Bayern, I don't know. Bundesliga fans, let me know, is he going to get into that starting 11? But it shouldn't make really much of a difference in terms of FIFA. He's still going to be on the game. And Hernandez, he had literally his best season since joining Bayern. But then he was recovering from an injury, so that set him back a little bit. But he looks absolutely fantastic. And you could even say a bit more on this pace, maybe a bit more just in general with this card. But 84 and 80, insane link. It's going to get used quite a bit, you reckon? I think I'm even going to use that probably at the start of FIFA. So we are loving the perfect links right now. And what makes it new is that we have Paul going from the Serie A to La Liga, playing for Atletico Madrid. And no doubt about it, will he receive an upgrade? Was it 9 goals, 10 assists for Udinese? And now he's got himself a fantastic looking card. 84 passing. I think that's going to get boosted. The dribbling, the height as well, which he provides. So especially at the start of the game, I think this card is going to be really useful. And then Correa, wonderful little player. I actually missed out on his team of the season SBC on FIFA 21. Really wanted to get him. And I believe he played mainly as a winger, but now this season he started as a centre forward. So it depends how EA view this, but whatever position they release him in, he's going to be able to provide that perfect link of chemistry to Paul. So a really nice one for you boys. So I do like this one a lot, but keep in mind, it isn't a perfect link, just a standard strong one, all right? So Hernandez, Tomori, and speaking of Hernandez, he's being regarded as one of the best left backs in the world right now. So rating wise, minimum 84. If EA want to be generous and give him an 85, 86, that's down to them. But what I like about the guy is his height. He's 6 foot, rapid, shooting's pretty decent. On the ball, he's good enough. I think that he deserves a bit of an upgrade there. And defensively, sound. So his price, 50k, 45, 50,000, especially with this boost. And Tomori, he was on loan last season to AC Milan. He's proved his worth. He's earned that big money move, something like 25 million. And he's going to receive an upgrade. No doubt about that. So Tomori, Hernandez, both fast, physical, good at defending, is going to get used, boys. So it's a nice link, and it's something that I'm looking at myself. So awesome. A really weird situation over at Barca with the transfers and what they're having to do financially. But Emerson, he didn't stick around too long, and now he's been sold for profit. From what I can see, big profit as well. Spurs were interested. They got themselves what looks to be a very solid fullback, though. Not pacey, and we realized that in the other video that I uploaded, which was the most OP transfers. You're going to want to check that out. Really cool players on offer. But Emerson, he will be very good for the first few weeks to months of the game cycle, and then potentially some performance-based upgrades. With Lucas, however, he's going to get downgraded. I like Lucas personally, but he hasn't really been able to excel as much as what he was able to do a previous season ago. So he's still a good player. I rate him, but he can't be 83. There's no way. 81, 82, would we say? Somewhere around there, he's going to get a little bit of a downgrade, but he should still be overpowered for the game. Pace, dribbling, a little bit of shooting. That's all you need at the start. And Lucas Emerson, I think, is going to get used quite a bit. So because of the perfect link, yeah, you might want to price fix Lucas. So I'm going to treat you to a little bit of a double up right now. I got a couple of options for chemistry, but we're going to focus on Malen, who is the newly transferred card from the Eredivisie to now the Bundesliga, playing for Dortmund. But there are so many exciting players to really highlight. One of them being Reina, still young and offering a lot to his game. And maybe you could argue a better card that he's going to receive. I've only given him 80 pace, 82 dribbling, but you never know. He's already been on the score sheet, I think, twice, maybe even 3 times. But the one that I'm most looking forward to is Bellingham. And this kid is the hottest prospect right now in English football. Still very, very young and performing at an insane level for his age. So a gold card is coming. And I think 78, 79, somewhere around there. Good stats really all across the board. Defending won't be amazing, right? But he'll still be able to chip in with a few tackles, and he will get used a lot at the start, especially if he is a gold, and I believe he will be. So linking to Malen and stuff, it's just going to be beautiful. Really nice creations you're going to be building with this card. And you could do like just Sancho, Bellingham, even though Sancho's now moved to Manchester United. But you could just build like a really cool young English team. So yeah, I'm going to definitely use him. So this one's for me. One of my favorite Italian players right now. It is Barella. Last season, he was named the best Serie A midfielder. He's won the Euros with Italy. It's minimum 85. He has to receive like an insane upgrade. I didn't want to go crazy though, because I gave De Jong 87, but you could argue that he should be up to a little bit. If De Jong receives an 88, I'd give Barella an 86, but I might be getting a little bit carried away. But in terms of like stats and what I would upgrade, dribbling 100%, defending needs to get bumped, physical, he's so good at holding off players with his dribbling, and maybe that is more down to the balance, but an aggression upgrade I'd like to see. Shooting, he's good enough at putting the ball in the back of net. Passing game, just his link up, he's just so technical, he's beautiful, he's so nice. 85 minimum. Give me a card that I can use at the start of the game, EA. And then Denzel, sorry, I forgot about him. He is the transferred card. So he's going to provide a little bit of chemistry to Barella, and you can hybrid that off as to wherever you want. I don't know. It's up to you. But Dumfries, I haven't seen an awful lot of him, but from what I can tell, he's just solid. He's not like an exceptional talent. He's just solid. He's going to get maybe 1 or 2 goals overlapping, doing his thing. Not terrible on the ball. A little bit of pace as well. I think I upgraded that. Yeah, he needs a little bit more pace for FIFA as well. Just give it to him, EA. But yeah, I think that's a cool card. So we did see Konate feature in the overpowered transfer video, and if you haven't checked it out, go and watch it, because some of those players aren't in this lineup today. But Konate, you can just tell, is going to be one of the most overpowered, overused centre-backs on the game. With that transfer over to Liverpool, obviously, he's going to get links to some new players. And Tsimikas being one of them, and I've been impressed, you know, when he's been asked to play, he has filled in that Robertson role really well. Going forward, he can express himself with like decent delivery, and defensively, he is not bad. So a slight upgrade coming there, and that will make that pairing pretty good to use in, I'd say, well, Tsimikas will be cheap enough. Konate is the one that you guys are going to want to be careful of. But in like a month's time, maybe those that start the game late, use that pairing together. You shouldn't have any issues. But something else that you could do is use Gomez with like Tsimikas, but then that wouldn't be one of the new links because Gomez was already there. But I mean, you could also just use Gomez and Konate, really. Like, that's going to be OP. Gomez has to have a downgrade though. I think he was carried quite a bit by Virgil. And in some games, from what I've seen anyway, he's been a little bit exposed. But he's still a good card. But I do believe a little bit of a downgrade. Matip's been exceptional. Really do rate him now. But Gomez, let's drop him a little bit, all right? Do we agree? I think so. But Gomez, Konate together, oof. So the last one for today's video is going to be arguably the most expensive one. It depends, because Mendy has so much hype around him anyway. Like every single FIFA, you can literally use the guy from the start to the end. And there is no issues. Like, he will perform. Even his like 83 rated card right now on FIFA 21 will put in a shift. And that's why he holds his value. And he's one of the best players to buy. But 84, an upgrade coming for him. I checked out his stats as well from previous seasons. And I don't know exactly what it was. but he has been exceptional, like really solid in a lot of those areas. Like they compare him to other left backs in the world, and he's definitely up there. So Mendy, upgrade coming. Camavinga, it all depends whether or not EA want to go crazy and give him a stupidly good upgrade. Now, I haven't seen a lot of Camavinga, but with what people are saying and from the highlights, like you can only tell so much when you look at a montage. It makes a player look a lot better than they really are, but he does look exciting. Like he's a good talent. 78, that's what I gave him in the transfers video. 78, maybe 79, 80, I don't know. But an insane boost will make this stupidly expensive. It's the perfect link. It's scary. You've even got Alaba as well, that you can just link that up as a trio, and you've got your team sorted in a 4-3-3. It's just exciting times right now for FIFA 22, and I can already like put together some hybrids or really my intentions as to what I'm going to be building on the RTG. And that will be starting very soon. But if you do want to see more of these types of videos where we go through new transfers, ratings of like the top 10 players in the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, I'm going to do that. I really like making these videos. So hopefully you enjoy watching them. Thumbs up, and I'll see you boys tomorrow or the next day whenever I get these ready. It takes me a while actually with the graphics and stuff. But yeah, thank you, and I'll see you soon. Team out. Peace.